Ethereum is sitting on top of a critical swing support zone. 1766 is the level that matters. Lose it, and Ethereum opens the door toward our next Fibonacci support zone between 1306 and 1317. Reclaim 2223, and this breakdown starts losing momentum. One level, two outcomes. Let's walk through the setup. Once you understand the market structure, everything makes sense. So much so that retail traders like you and I can position ourselves in advance of big money plays. And right now, across multiple timeframes, it's all stacking up. A sell alert, a momentum shift, false breakouts designed to trap retail traders. Ethereum has been giving us clear signals on its moves in advance. But what makes this breakdown dangerous is the speed at which momentum is now shifting lower. Ethereum has now broken a critical zone. Bears are knocking on the door, and we are on the verge of final confirmation that this breakout has legs. If Ethereum moves lower, will you be ready? Do you know the levels to watch? To start this Ethereum technical analysis, we have zoomed out to a weekly swing chart because this gives us a unique perspective that many traders are not even aware of and where the real story unfolded. It all started on the lower high formed on 7th October 2025. This was confirmed when Ethereum broke the 25th September 2025 low, and the market officially shifted into a confirmed downtrend. Once that level failed, sellers completely controlled the market and a strong, clear directional move followed, taking Ethereum down into the 21st November 2025 low. A rally followed and we moved higher again, but the smarter trader holds back until they get confirmation, and that hadn't happened yet. The setup to re-enter short occurred only after the second lower high was made on the 12th January high, and the short trigger only came once Ethereum broke below the 15th December low. That was the confirmation that the larger downtrend structure was still intact. Now we have a good understanding of the higher time frame structure, we'll drill down to the daily, which you don't want to miss to understand Ethereum's current live price action. Just quickly, if you enjoy this style of Fibonacci and swing trading analysis, subscribe to our channel, and we also produce a newsletter, link in description. From this year's high on 14th January, Ethereum sold off aggressively into the 6th February low at 1755. After an initial attempt on 24th February, Ethereum bounced strongly and for a moment looked like it was rebuilding strength again. We started to see a pattern of higher highs and lower lows, which eventually pushed price into the 17th April high. But this was the bull trap setting up. What looked bullish on the surface was actually Ethereum rallying directly into major resistance. We had already marked a Fibonacci resistance zone between 2572 and 2614, and we also noted in our previous video that this aligned with the yearly midpoint, making this a major institutional decision zone. And notice what happened once Ethereum reached that area. Momentum immediately started slowing down. The first major warning sign came on 6th May when Ethereum formed a lower low. That was the first indication that the structure was beginning to weaken again. Then, the breakdown accelerated. It only took the breaking of the 28th April low at 2223 to confirm that the downtrend was resuming. As confirmation, price also broke below the 2026 anchored VWAP. The anchored VWAP acts as the institutional price level for the year. Above it has strength, below it has weakness. Ethereum is now trading below it. So, where are we now? Ethereum is currently testing and breaking our first Fibonacci support zone between 1766 and 1795. This is now the key battleground between buyers and sellers. If buyers cannot defend this support zone and we begin seeing multiple closes below it, our next Fibonacci support zone sits between 1306 and 1317, which becomes the downside target. What makes this area critical is that Ethereum is no longer drifting lower slowly, momentum is accelerating, and sellers are starting to gain confidence. The next few candles are going to tell us a lot about whether this breakdown continues unfolding or whether buyers can stabilize price before Ethereum reaches the next major support zone at 1306. We have now shared the levels we are looking at. If you like this type of market analysis, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join our free newsletter. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.